King Msiri or Mwami Msiri was the founder of the Yeke Kingdom, also known as Garanganzi. He and the people of Yeke were originally from Unyamwezi in present-day Tanzania. The Yeke Kingdom was established just west of Lake Tanganyika in the province of Katanga. Msiri made the capital of his empire Bunkeya. He assumed rule over the territory at the dismay of other groups who had already inhabited the area. This created conflict, especially with the Sangha people. Msiri led a monopoly on ivory, copper, and salt mining. The Unyamwezis dominated these industries east of Lake Tanganyika and continued to dominate them on the western part. Armed conflict broke out between different groups over the coveting of land and resources in Katanga. King Msiri felt entitled to property rights of Sangha lands, and this led to all-out guerrilla warfare between the Yeke and Sangha. Msiri employed his son, Mukanda Bantu, to lead out attacks on Sangha villages, but the Sangha resisted by putting a blockade on the borders of Katanga, blocking convoys carrying gunpowder and other goods from Angola as well as the Atlantic coast. Although Mukanda Bantu was able to reestablish trade routes to Katanga, traders feared traveling there. While all of the conflict was going on, King Leopold II of Belgium was plotting on seizing their territory. His plan was to overtake the land and exploit it for profit, all without consulting African leaders. The operation would be called the Congo Free State or CFS. Belgian soldiers took over the Katanga by force using superior weapons. After the land was forcefully occupied, King Leopold II employed inhabitants under Force Publique. Force Publique acted as an army and policing entity aimed at subduing Africans and quelling resistance. Leopold II sent Paul Le Marinel to King Msiri as an agent of the CFS operation. An agreement was proposed to Msiri, which he consented to signing. He knew that Belgium had heavier armory and it wouldn't be smart to outright refuse their proposal. The Belgians took with them over 300 soldiers and porters to Bunkeya for the building of the colonial posts. Many of them being houses would leave a strong impression on the Yeke. The journey was very long, and after making it to Bunkeya, many soldiers and porters died. It just so happens that on the same day, a stockpile of gunpowder exploded, causing more casualties and weakening the European military. This must have been a power play by King Msiri, because now he had the advantage regarding negotiations. Months after negotiating with CFS, Msiri refused to submit to their demands. He let them know that there would be no colonial post in Bunkeya. Instead of letting them have it in Bunkeya, Msiri authorized a colonial post to be built near Lafoi River. This location was 60 kilometers away from Bunkeya, and the distance could not be covered within a day. The area was also unsuitable for living because it had floods on the regular and was infested with mosquitoes and malaria. King Msiri promised the colonizers to relocate the capital from Bunkeya to the area by Lafoi River, where the colonial post was built. He also told them that he'd trade with Europeans there, which he never did. But Msiri wanted the Belgians' help in defeating the Sangha. However, he asked them under the guise of wanting to fight the Arabs. After CFS agent Paul Le Marinel's departure from Bunkeya in June 1891, King Msiri still maintained power in the region. Houses built by Belgians near Lafoi River flooded continually. Msiri would further resist other attempts by King Leopold to enforce CFS. Other agent Alexander Del Commune took the 15-month journey to Bunkeya, causing another multitude of deaths. It was another failed mission for Belgium. King Leopold II stayed consistent in hopes of co-opting Bunkeya. William G. Stairs, Omer Bodson, Joseph A. Maloney, Marquise Bonchamps, and Thomas Robinson came to get the job done. They came to Bunkeya to coerce King Msiri into a setup. Fed up with Msiri's non-compliance to their demands, Bodson shot King Msiri and killed him. Other casualties in this event were Omar Bodson and King Msiri's son Masuka, who died defending his father in a gun battle. As revenge, William G. Stairs beheaded Msiri and impaled the king's head on a post. All riches of the Yeke kingdom were then looted and the king's fort was destroyed. The materials were used to build a new fort for CFS. The CFS flag was then hosted in Bukeya.